auto hub, which occupies a large portion of the Gurugram-Manesar belt, is struggling to cope with the added pressure of the government's demonetization drive. CNBC TV 18's Ashpreet Sethi visited automobile plants in that belt. Reports of the ensuing cash crunch has hit day-to-day functioning at plants.
This plant in Haryana supplies components to major automobile manufacturers and usually is a beehive of activity. But this year, that activity has dwindled sharply. Vendors we spoke to along the Gurugram-Manesar belt say business is down nearly 20%. And a large portion of the blame for this goes to the cash crunch following the government's decision to make 500 and 1,000 rupee notes illegal.
There has been a lot of experimentation going on in the past 1 month, in which we have seen a real downfall in the production requirements. Especially the car sales have gone down by around 30%.
Auto loans is a big driver of automobile sales. But banks are so busy handling cash and giving out cash that they don't have the time and infrastructure to devote to auto loans.
Aftermarket industry is one which has seen a major beating. Demand is extremely low. Because that is the market which you actually drive on cash. Two-wheeler industry, from what I hear from my peers, is what has seen a major downfall in the demand.
As far as the tractor industry is concerned, it has been affected because most of it is relied on the cash economy. So farmers don't have cash with them anymore, and we are, facing a drip in the orders from the OEMs.
The second problem, and the more pressing one for these factories, is the inability to pay worker wages due to shortage of cash. This is a big problem because most of these factories hire daily wage workers who prefer payment in cash. Also, workers with bank accounts have to stand in queues to draw money, which has led to a big drop in attendance.
So we need to pay our workers for 4 hours of overtime every day. And that typically is in cash. We cannot pay them checks for that. We cannot pay them by Paytm for that. That needs to be paid in cash.
अगर मैं देखूं तो इनकम का रिडक्शन होना शुरू हुआ है. जॉब्स की बात करूं तो वो भी रिड्यूस होनी शुरू हो चुकी हैं. रियल एस्टेट्स का हाल देखिए, वो भी डाउन होता जा रहा है. उससे रेजिडेंशियल डिमांड में क्या असर आएगी, मजदूर लोगों का क्या हाल होगा, कैसे उनको डेली वेज अर्नर बनते हैं जो घर में रोटी लेके जाते हैं और एक दिहाड़ी लेके जाते हैं और उससे उनका निर्वाह होता है.
Many of my workers, they don't have the accounts. Few of them, they do have the accounts, but they are in the villages. They don't have the passbook, they don't have the checkbook, they don't have the debit card. We don't have new currency to pay them in cash. If I pay them in check, it's very difficult for them to use that amount.
Well, the automobile and the two-wheeler industry in Manesar and Gurugram here say that they have heard the pinch of demonetization only as far as wages to the laborers is concerned. They have been not given enough hours to go to the banks and withdraw cash. However, the automotive industry here says the slowdown is not just because of demonetization, but also because of the post-Diwali slowdown, which happens every year. They are hopeful that by March 2017, things will be back to normal, provided the government aids them.